Good evening, people. This is Michael with Love and Freedom. I have some updated news about a sting operation that took place in Mexico this week. They had a statewide operation that they was doing to catch those criminals, as we call them, slipping because of the pandemic. They thought that law enforcement was sleeping over here in Mexico. But in 1 week, the PESP, which is in Espanol, PESP, they arrested 117 criminals and seized over 18 firearms. Firearms are ranging from semi-automatics to AK-47s to assault rifles to M16 or A2s or Russian assault rifles, you name it. They found a whole slew of weapons that they caught in the hands of the criminals. They did a big sting operation that covered the whole northwestern area of Sonora. It's the state of Sonora in Mexico. And they combined their forces they took the National Guard, they took the state police with the federales and the local police, and went throughout a lot of little major cities. They was actually hitting a lot of those little small towns, all the way Benito Juarez, Caborca, Sonorta, Nogales, Santana, you name it, all those little small towns like that where they tried to go and hide and do most of their little drug cartel in that. They also reported they had 50 individuals who they detained. They detained over 58 people. And those people, out of those 58, 35 of the people was booked and holding on drug-related trafficking. So that's what they're being investigated and looking at pending more charges on them because they was booked in for drug trafficking and probably have more crimes that they haven't been able to solve in the past that links them to them, those crimes, to those drug trafficking people. They seized over 2 million doses of different types of drugs. The drugs varied, different types of drugs from pain pills to methamphetamine to oxycontins, Percocets to what's the new going drug on the market now? Fentanyl, yeah, something like that. They ranging all those range of different types of narcotics, and they found over 8,800 cartridges of weapons, ammunition loaded, ready to take action. And they weren't playing. You know, these they had like 12 different types of small caliber handguns that they had confiscated. This is just a little small portion of the weapons I'm sure that they have. When the cartels go out there and do their thing, they do it big. You can see in this description pictures that I'm posting up there, you can see that they had like a caliber weapon, like a 50 cal caliber type, similar to a 50 cal caliber weapon on there. I see assault rifles, AKs, I see M16s, ARs, some Russian weapons, you name it. I mean, it's just a little small portion of groups of arms that they had, but they own it. They catching these people slipping because they catching everybody locked up and hiding in from the pandemic, and they ain't playing. They ain't playing the radio over here. So they join forces with the National Guard and the military, and they start going to all the little small little pueblos, cracking down on the drugs over here. So stay tuned, and I'll try to keep you polished up on most of what's going on around here in Mexico. Until the next video, bye now.